recollection of what might have happened.
No, I'm schizophrenic.
Duke got rest.
We went to a giant bank vault. Oh, Emily, we were talking to Emily.
How about we start with August was talking to Emily.
Yes. He had a knife in his hand.
You guys met Emily. You have prevented her from offing herself, though her mental state is definitely worth for wear. She revealed a number of important pieces of information to you guys, namely that Lucas over here is actually a multimillionaire and the heir to a massive family fortune. She admitted she was basically catfishing his brother for money and has been using said money to fund Project Vesmara. And the whole reason that all of Sharn thinks he is dead was efforts by Houth Cannith to basically prevent him from claiming his massive inheritance. And that you guys basically walking up to his brother would probably be enough to undo that. Thankfully, however, Lucas does not feel like ending his entire brother's current life and seems supportive, of Emily's actions. Not 100% sold on that one, but he seems okay with the status quo and not being a super rich nobleman is the vibe I got from him.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, based.
Other things Emily told you was some pretty valuable artifacts on board that boat, on board that airship. You guys have decided to go do a bit of scuba diving to try and retrieve said artifacts. So good luck on that one. In exchange for all of this help, Emily has also said she's willing to, for her part, put a stop to the more harmful aspects of Project Vesmara. She explained why she did what she did, why she ended up teaming up with Kara Zug. The party has not fully given their support or dislike for Project Vesmara. They have said they admire Emily's goals and what she's doing, but believe she's essentially gone too far in accelerating the development of this technology. And I don't know if you guys ultimately said if you guys support her or don't support her in what she's doing. But while she is your prisoner, technological development on this has obviously incredibly halted. Other major problems the party currently faces include a powerful inevitable from the airship summoned by Brian, Lucas's brother, to essentially watch over his waifu. I think I'm using waifu in the correct term here. To watch over his betrothed. And seems violently against any sort of action the party takes against her that is not immediately returning her.
I have an idea.
So up to you guys exactly how you're going to deal with that particular problem. But currently he's functioning as a great bodyguard. Finally, the party took Emily's bank card, went to Lord's March Bank, and walked into her account and essentially acquired a huge amount of loot, a huge amount of money, and a person. You have met I believe it's Emily number 4 version of Emily from a different reality that Emily has summoned here.
That's not her name.
Her name is Emily Blightfell. You guys nicknamed her Ashley.
There we go.
Not entirely
That's her
sure what you guys
name.
picked today.
She knows no other name and will continue to know no other name.
Picked the name Ashley for the zombie. But she seems surprisingly cool with everything you guys are doing. And luckily, Stormreach has 0 laws against necromancy. And so while you guys might be getting a few weird looks for having an undead alchemist with you, she is more than happy to help you in all of your potion-making needs. Though she definitely does not look like she could hold her own in a fight. And as all of that was happening and the party made their new friend, as we were ending the session, we decided to take things in a slightly different direction. Which is to say that the party were wondering, hey, what ended up happening with that helon corpse that we didn't investigate and is slightly less plot relevant now that Gothy left the campaign? And so, for a brief moment, the camera pans off of the Sentinels, or not the Sentinels, the Gear Grinders in downtown Stormreach, and instead finds itself in a more metaphysical location. There are a number of souls currently trapped within the mind of this dead woman. Or, well, I suppose the question of if Helen is dead or not is a bit of a complicated one at this moment. But to Adrian, Jean, and Sandra, among other souls, you guys find yourselves rather far from home. You are consciousness inside a brain that is not yours. You are a soul wandering around in a fleshy prison. You find surfaces and walls and floors and furniture around you, though the words wall and floor and ceiling and furniture do not mean what they mean on the outside. You are in here. You have been involuntarily kidnapped. And over time, as you've spent time in this, not even virtual hell, I guess it would be psionic hell would be the correct term in here. As you guys have spent time in this psionic dreamscape, it has slowly begun to show its cracks. It has begun to warp. It has begun to change. The body itself is subject to all manner of different spells. If you guys want to roll me Arcana onto what exactly has been happening to it, but you will notice these strange 7-pointed stars that you guys probably don't recognize, being seemingly carved everywhere. That for Sandra has plus 10 to Arcana?
No, Lorelei.
Oh, Lorelei. Lorelei probably wouldn't know what a Sahedrian rune is because she's from Eberron. But it definitely looks like some sort of magical sigil. Like, this is definitely somebody's carving unholy symbols into Helen's skin, and it's probably not doing the best for her psyche. Especially since, it's vacant current. You can definitely tell that there is some sort of ritual and powerful sacrificial magic at work here. Finally, as of last session, Helen stopped being moved around, and you guys encountered the kidnapper of Helen. Helen's body is currently in the possession of Lamaria, known as Zanisha. You guys see this woman as she appears before you. She is about 11 feet long. She's dressed in a very fancy-looking breastplate. She's got a cape on her back. It's like blood red, obviously magical, studded with like expensive jewels and diamonds. She's got a magical sword in her hands that just ignites in fire. And like, honestly, like the amount she is wearing, like jewelry and gem-studded, like expensive clothing, but like excessively expensive. Like you can, like it's like her, like she's wearing gemstones and she's wearing earrings and she's wearing golden teeth and she's got like 5 necklaces on it, but it's like it's way more than you would normally expect someone to be wearing. Like she is wearing enough jewelry and wearing enough like diamond rings to like as if she's flaunting her wealth, as if she is like embodying her greed, like the type, like the how do I translate this into like a modern term? Like the type of people who like gold plate their MacBooks level of wealth, if that makes sense.
Bougie.
She's a nerd.
That level of wealth, like she is.
You Apple fan.
Oh, congrats!
Gross.
Now we just lost all the viewers on this VOD.
Are all your viewers just Mac users?
No, we're about to beat up the
Probably.
Apple user. A lot more people are gonna pop in.
Our cult influence.
But essentially, she has appeared, and she was about to sacrifice you guys, seemingly to some sort of creature called a Karzug. Not sure any of you would recognize that name. If you guys want to try and nat 20 an Arcana check, you can, or a history check, you can. But
I'm on it.
I'm going to assume I'm assuming none of you guys know who Karazuk is. No,
Ah.
Only one way to
never heard
find
that
out.
name before. Never heard that name
Forget the
before in
plus
your
10.
life. Oh, would a 24 even for Lorelai again?
Forget the plus
Not-
10. I don't think she has plus 10 history.
All right, yeah. I'm not. Again. This is a very obscure topic, but you have a feeling that whoever this Karazoo guy is bad news. However, as she raises her sword and prepares her spell in order to sacrifice you to whatever sort of dark lord she worships, there is a tear in the side of this mindscape. And perhaps to your surprise, another Lamia makes her way into the Sonic mindscape. And Fred, you want to describe what your GF looks like?
Jeez. It's been a while. I'm trying to think. What was she even wearing last time?
I'll leave that up to you.
Damn, you caught me off guard.
I can describe her if you don't want to describe her. But I do have like pictures I can send.
Yeah, you can do that. It's just like I can't. I can't really. I
All good.
can't really describe it too well right now.
Yeah, and
All good. Let me open Mythweavers.
Remember, she had a red shirt.
She does in fact have a red shirt.
Think she has
Actually, you
two.
know what art I can grab? Hold on. Where's the art I got you guys for Christmas? Because I'm pretty sure Lucretia's on that picture as well.
Yeah, she's green. I know she has green scales.
She does have green scales.
Yeah, she's Christmas themed. We make a lot of Christmas themed characters, Dylan.
I didn't intentionally make her red and green.
Man, she's very jolly. Holy shit.
Alright. The green scaled woman next to the llama in that picture bursts in on the same. She is clearly a snake. She's like 6 to 12 feet long. She's wearing a red shirt. She's got a pair of daggers by her side. She is. Actually, no, she's currently wearing studded leather armor over her shirt because she has actual armor now. She's got a pair of silver daggers, is clearly glowing with magic, about like 14 feet long, very angry, and she points at the other snake and says, Zanisha, let these souls go. And Nisha and the two of them basically have a bit of an argument, but we did that at the end of last session. And it looks like the two of them are about to go at it. Roll initiative.
Calm down, my future wives.
Oh my lord.
That is not the correct answer to give right now.
This is the man we picked as our captain.
Mhm. Oh, why is August and the rest of you guys still on this map? 8. And John got a 5. And oh boy, now I should have grabbed everybody's sheets beforehand. NPC. Nishka is the.
You know, some call me a snake charmer.
No one tells you that.
Nobody called. Alright. It's. Magic. The Lady of Wrath. That's the title she's going by right now. She has initiative of 3, and Lucretia has an initiative of 5. Plus 3 and plus 5. Cool. Okay, so she gets a 5, and she gets a 15. And Lucretia or Lucas, you're not supposed to be on this initiative. Jean, do you have more than a plus 3 to initiative?
Nope.
Okay. You don't add charisma to initiative?
No, just
So it's just-
Dex.
Okay. Then you are dead last, unfortunately.
It's all good.
Alright. The new snake lady who announced herself as Lucretia is going to turn to the souls over there and is going to say, "Souls, you do not know me, but I am here to save you." And she's going to take a step back and start
Nice.
casting a summon monster spell.
Who's who?
You got
Hey.
it, gorgeous.
Adrian,
Hell yeah.
two demigods are fighting.
I'm on the
We all
way.
rolled shit on initiative.
Don't die on me. I've only just met you.
Are you attempting to seduce the snake woman?
Ah.
One way to end an encounter.
Oh no.
I mean, she what's it called? The one who kidnapped you has a charisma of 8, so she's probably not the most sexy snake lady. The one coming to rescue you, however, has a charisma of 25, so she is probably pretty attractive. But yeah,
Nice.
she is a Lamaria, so she is like everything below the waist is snake.
The anti-Rizzler and the Rizzler duking out.
Oh my lord.
Alright, Sandra, things are happening.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh, you doing stuff? What would you like to cast?
Shit, I got something. Can I give our snake lady resistance?
Resistance is touch range, is it not?
Oh, shit. Wait, can I just walk up and then tap her back and then walk back?
You can walk up to her if you have enough space to get there in one move action.
Wait, is
Ah.
Lucretia the one close to us or far from us?
They have name tags.
We can't
Okay.
see them.
You guys
I
can't see the
guess-
name tags?
No.
Yeah, you have to make them visible to players.
Yeah.
Hold on. How do I do that?
Alt on the 4
General-
usually.
There we go. There. And do it now. You should be able to see the name tags.
Very good.
Yeah, they are remarkably similar. So they are literally sisters. That's why I'm using the same token for them.
So his initials the
Okay.
bad one.
I'll go ahead and hit the one that threatened us with the magic missile.
You'd like to try and magic missile the one who threatened you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That is a. Please roll versus her spell resistance.
Ah, shit! I forgot how spells work on here.
1d20 plus your spell resistance versus her SR.
Of course, she has spell resistance.
What the fuck?
Yup.
How do I know my spell resistance?
It's 1d20 plus your caster level.
Ah, okay.
And she doesn't have a huge amount of SR, but she does have SR.
1d20
Can it be 8? I like 8. That's a good SR number for.
plus 3. Oh shit! Nice. I rolled an 18 DM. Whoops.
Proceeds.
I rolled an ATM. Damn.
Holy, I did not actually expect you to beat her SR.
What level are you guys, by the way? Like the pirate.
They're
Level 3.
3.
Level 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, level
You're supposed
2
to level
still.
up.
Wait, I'm trying. I'm trying to remember. What level? Let me look at Neji's my character for Neji's campaign. I want to see if we're
All right,
level.
cool. 2 force damage. All right. She still has triple digit hit points, but Adrian conjures his magic missile, and by the grace of fish guts, it blasts her in the shoulder. She may have even noticed you.
Oh no.
May have been a bad idea.
Oh no.
You don't see me. I'm gonna 5-foot step. Wait, do I get a
All right.
5-foot step?
You get a move and a standard. If you move,
Okay.
you don't get a 5-foot step afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I go back.
All right. Sandra.
I have a couple questions.
I
So
bet
we were
you
supposed
do.
to level up to level 3? I thought it was supposed to level up to 2.
You guys are around the level 2, level 3 range. If you're still level 2, that's fine.
Alright.
I
Whatever.
think we're all level 3.
Okay, whatever. I'll do that between turns. I can do it quick. And then 2, can I use someone else as cover? Does that count as cover?
Absolutely. If
All right.
Lorelei does not currently have stats, but if she's a civilian, you're welcome to move her around.
Well,
Sandra,
as
you're
I
in
was
the wrong
saying,
position. You're supposed to be in front of me.
oh, I thought you were my big brave captain.
Oh, you're right.
Anyway, yeah, Lorelei is drinking some tea she made in the corner. She's too old for this shit.
All right.
And Sandra is going to use Nekria's whip to attempt a disarm.
Ooh.
You're gonna try to disarm. Interesting. Oh yeah, because I gave you the Infinity Whip.
Come on, power fish butts, get in here.
Fuck, I was really hoping for a nat 20.
10. You attempt to disarm her of her sword. You fail to do so.
That's fine. I got 2 more turns.
On her turn,
Yes, damn that
Zanisha
shit.
is going to take a few steps back from Lucretia, give a glare over to Adrian for bearing to even damage her, and she is going to start casting a ritual. And where is let's use red to determine this. She holds up her
Wait
her
a minute.
big-
I know this one.
she holds up her sword and ignites in fire and says, "My lord Kazug, grant me the strength of power word kill." And you're going to see a flash of black energy hit this brazier over here. You're going to see a flash of energy
What the
shoot
fuck
through
is
Helen's
that?
mind to this brazier over here. And she's going to shoot another flash of energy over here to this brazier over here. And she begins channeling energy into these 3 braziers, where you see a number of undead zombified servants, seemingly former souls, standing guard before them. And she says, "My lord Karzug shall grant me the power to implode this mind from within." Zan, you have a feeling you should probably do something about that.
Okay. Well, this sucks. Where's fish guts when you need them?
Give her a wet willy.
That'd be a perception check.
Okay. Can I perception check? I mean, that was more rhetorical. I'm more so curious if I gather that I should break the braziers or if I should attack her to stop this ritual.
Perception and or spellcraft.
Spellcraft, please. 15?
Either or would probably do it. You have a feeling she probably shouldn't be alive for another few more turns. That would probably lead to bad things happening.
Okay. Adrian, Captain Sir, what should I do?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we can hurt these 2. So maybe let's annoy them.
Okay, I'm gonna not do that and run away. I'll start running down here to where I'm gonna
That's
attack
coward
some of
talk.
these.
Get back here.
I'm gonna
What
fight
a-
zombies.
Can you roll me a perception check as you run through this stream?
Yes.
Yeah, the streams don't take up like the whole square or anything. You are able to like duck and weave under them.
Cool.
You do hear like faint screaming coming from said streams. You're not sure if it's blood, if it's magical energy, or possibly something worse.
Okay.
The screaming does kind of sound a little familiar to you.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna shoot biscuits.
She's got fish guts.
Lucretia
Uh,
is going to cast a summon
Sorry.
monk spell.
okay, I'm also gonna cast magic weapon
You're running and you're casting magic weapon on your
on my cutlass.
cutlass. Cool. So your cutlass is now +1 for the next hour.
Wait,
Nice.
you say Catless?
Cutlass.
My
it's-
cutlass.
No, it sounded weird how you said it for a second.
I'm
my
sorry.
fucking
I'm
Canadian
sorry. I'm
accent.
British.
No, I'm saying like with a kid. It's a Catless or something like that.
Uh,
Cutlass.
Yes.
Lucretia is going to cast Summon Monster 4. Fred, pick a monster off the Summon Monster 4 list.
Ah, shit. Making me pull up shit. Give me a second. Or
Hold on, I have it like saved. If you want me to send it to you.
yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
are
this-
we
this-
are we allowing summon monster alternate options or?
Pick something that sounds fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just
Pick the most
grab back.
ridiculous
Oh
one.
boy.
What would
Yeah.
Lucretia summon?
Get a Tarask.
That's what you're playing as right now.
You want a Tarask.
Just fucking destroy everything.
I don't think summoning a Tarask inside Helen's that would probably help her because she's trying to destroy this dimension.
Wait, but we're in here.
Yes.
The hell's a cricket?
What's up?
It's a cricket.
Oh man, you asked about the one thing I don't know.
What's a cricket?
A
I don't know.
grick is a big worm-like creature about the size of a human, and its mouth with tentacles.
I know what a
Wow.
choker is. Those guys are fucking crazy.
Freaky.
Yeah, they're literally freaky monsters.
What's a hound? What's a hound archon?
It is a type of angel where you're like you're basically like a furry with a greatsword.
Oh, I want that one. Actually, no.
Cool.
Yes, I'll take that.
All right, cool. Let me send you a picture of what the hell she just summoned.
Yo.
So Lucretia's summon monster spell is going to come off, and you are going to see what is essentially a dog person, clad in full plate, who is buffed to like all. Yeah, it's basically like a dog, but it's really buff, and he's got this like aura of angelic energy, and he's got a great sword.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh wait, didn't you send some of these like a while back?
Yeah, dude, I love these things.
Yeah. I guess this is Yushin bleeding through right now.
It is not the most powerful angel in the world, but it is quite the Oh, I got a purple one here. Cool. And you're a summon, so you go on Lucretia's turn.
Gotcha.
So I don't need to add a new turn for it, but I will give you control of this token. August. And she does not have improved summon, so it comes in
I knew
with
you were gonna
39
play a
out of
dog. I caught it.
I don't know. I thought it was one of those shadow
Putting a dog in
dogs.
what to do. You should have control of that summon, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And Lucretia's gonna yell at you guys and say, "Stop her ritual!" And she is gonna cast. Yeah, so summon off through that was her turn last turn.
You got it,
so
gorgeous.
this turn, she is gonna drop a. I guess mage armor wouldn't really do anything here. She's gonna drop sanctuary on herself. So that will prevent her from being attacked until she does some attacking. I don't have an icon for sanctuary. That's close enough. And she's gonna run over here, trying her best not to look at Adrian. All right, Adrian, you see a lot of tail.
Wink.
Oh, and actually,
Okay.
Mr. Summon, you just came in this turn, so you get an action. What would you like to do? Do you have the Hound Archon stats in front of you?
Oh shit! I should probably have that. Give me a second because I saw a screenshot of some monster thing.
Yeah, let me send you it. Boop.
Want to give me a ride?
You talking to the dog or are you talking to the creature?
Yeah. You look rideable.
Right. What would Mr. Summon? What would it? You are a lawful good angel who has been summoned here.
Did you send
Do
the
it.
thing? Or
Yes, I put it in Discord.
oh shit! It's
There we go.
there we
Took
go.
a while
Yeah,
to come through.
there you go. Give me a second.
You are a big guy. You have a sword. You have constant magic circle against evil. You have DR. You can greater teleport at will. You're pretty cool.
Jeez. Trying to think because I don't know how a summon. Like realistically, I'm trying to think what a summon would act like.
You
You'd
are
probably
an
follow
angel.
your master.
You see some evil. Your master's over there. I'm sorry, Fred. I'm just trying to give
What?
you a character to play as.
No, you're
I'm
good.
trying to give you a character to play as while we're doing all this.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to think how would this work realistically speaking. If
Well,
You-
you got two options: either go to the braziers or fight the thing your boss is fighting,
Brazers,
or respond to
I don't-
Adrian.
Yeah, you also
You
have
also
this.
got that
There's
choice.
also this. You also
zombie.
see a literal tiefling over there, catcalling your boss. So you tell me how you react,
Jeez.
given you're an angel and all that.
Jeez. I guess.
He's gonna wink at the dog man.
He's a man stoic, like a rabbi. Jeez, hold on. Let me look at these things.
Yeah, you can teleport to basically any square at will. It's a standard action. It's pretty good.
Damn.
It is pretty.
Angels are pretty cool.
I gotta play. I gotta play this one of these days. I mean, if it's a race. Yeah, I guess he's good. What's my uh? Sorry, I'm sorry. It's just
All good. All good.
What's my objective, ma'am?
Help!
He's gonna go. I wonder how much feet does this guy have?
He has a speed of 40 feet, or alternatively, he can teleport as a standard action.
He is gonna move. Right here
Alright.
and swing. Actually, hold on. Do I have a smite evil kind of thing? Or
No, but you have an aura of menace. So as soon as you approach her, you have this big evil aura around you that forces her to make a will save or take some penalties.
okay.
As any
Awesome,
hostile
menace.
person who approaches you has to make a will save or be menaced. However, she is pretty good at will saves. So that is, she is not affected by your aura of menace.
All right. He is gonna take a swing at her. I guess.
Cool. You've got +9 to hit.
Right, hold on. Slash roll 1d20 plus. You said 9, right?
Yep, you got +9 to hit.
That hold on. I did not put 9. That's what's the math on that? That is a
17 plus 9, that'd be 26.
26. Yeah.
26 is a miss. You can clearly see you swing your sword at this creature, but you can clearly see they are wearing like a super enchanted mithril breastplate that's like inlaid with like armor and weapons, and you are not getting through that shit.
Damn, that's not kosher at all.
Adrian, you see a lot of tail. Would you like to oogle it?
Oh,
There's
that's
at
nice,
least,
but I
like-
think I gotta keep my mind together here. Sandra, there's two lands going that way. Go help out Zian.
I've got a
going that
plan.
way.
Don't worry.
Oh, all right. I trust in you. Goodbye. And I think that's my full turn.
So just are you just moving and not casting, or are you double moving?
Well, that's more than the normal movement, so I don't think I can.
Oh,
do
so
anything else.
that's a double move then. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. You just run. You run over to this part of Helen's decaying mind. These were the cogs of thought. So this was like a big like mechanical thing that was moving when Helen was thinking. This is just completely rusted over. Like Helen has not thought anything in a long time. This body is completely brain dead. And just on one of the cogs, you see a big like bloody like 7-pointed star. There is a zombie here, seemingly guarding the bracer.
I
It
probably
does
dropped some
not move.
popcorn in there. Still there?
Probably. The zombie
Hey!
does not move to attack you, though.
Oh. Well, aren't you
Sandra.
beautiful?
You need to speak to perform a ritual, don't you?
Generally, yes.
I cast silence.
Silence. Interesting. Where's that AoE? Because that matters quite a bit.
I'm gonna center it on Zanisha.
You're gonna drop it. So that'll fit. That'll hit all three of them then.
Yes,
All right. Is that?
because I want to keep her in there silenced.
So you're centering the spell on her.
Yeah.
Okay. The health can be centered on a creature. The effect then radiates from the creature as it moves. An unwilling creature can attempt a will save to negate the spell and can use its spell resistance, if any. So please roll versus spell
Oh
resistance.
fuck!
I rolled
Well,
high.
alright.
So
Brady
D20
Fish
plus
gets-
3.
Pray to fish
18,
gets
18.
before you
I'm
roll.
gonna use a. Fuck. Do I have any hero points on Sandra?
If you still have them from the other game,
Oh, I
absolutely.
do because she leveled. That's right. So yes. So I'm gonna use a hero point in advance.
Cool. Plus 8 to your spell resistance roll.
So this just so this definitely hits on her.
That is a beat spell resistance. However, she also
Okay.
has to will save that she gets to
Fuck!
make.
I totally
And
forgot.
you just saw she has plus 12 to will saves.
Come on.
I did.
That is a 20 versus the will save. Just silence.
Fucking hero point it.
I don't have any more.
Does anyone
Yeah.
else have your point? Or
Yeah, very good try. That would have absolutely fucked her.
I didn't
That
think that silence was like a save spell at all.
It used to not be. But they nerfed it in Pathfinder.
That's dumb as fuck. Oh well.
let's go.
Would Sandra like to run it all?
Go.
You can clearly see Zanisha eyeing you after trying that stun.
Might be time to go back up, Zion.
Yeah, maybe I'll leave.
I'll go get rid of the zombie. I'll make sure to
Alright, where
keep
do
a
you run
wide
to?
berth around her.
Alright. Movie dude. Zanishka
I can't believe I fucking
she channels her energy with her big ass spear in the middle, and as Sandra runs by, says, "How dare you touch me!" And she's gonna throw a deafness on you. We'll need a will save.
Oh,
fuck. That is unfortunate.
A deafness on Sandra.
Wait, on
She
me?
doesn't
An
like
F
you
or a
casting.
TH?
Oh great! I fucking rolled shitty too.
That is a failed save, good sir. Sandra's ears explode. You are deafened. I'm assuming you know what that means.
It means my eyesight gets stronger.
Yeah, but it also means your spell casting is now shit.
My spell casting is shit.
Yep.
What?
You have a 20% chance of spell failure because you can't hear.
What is that? How does that make sense?
Because you for verbal components, you need to be able to hear things
What?
when you're casting them.
You need to be. I thought you have to fucking make them when you're casting.
No. When you are deafened, you take a 20% chance of spell failure when casting spells with verbal components.
What? Hold on.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Because it's hard to speak things correctly when you can't hear.
That's just false. All right, I'm not going to argue with that because that's on the rules, but that is absolutely false. Deaf people can talk.
Over time, characters who remain deafened for a long time can grow accustomed to these drawbacks and can overcome some of them, but your ears just exploded.
No,
So
I
it's
just
a
mean
little
like.
traumatic.
No, I just mean like in a real life sciencey setting. Or in a sciencey. Wow, that actually kind of okay. Fuck.
It's why deafening a mage is a very popular tactic.
I've never heard of it.
All right, and that means she has 5 rounds left till everybody dies. Zan. John, you run over to the sleep and comfort part of Helen's mine. Part of the room has just been ripped open with a side of the Sahedrian. You can still step in squares that are partially consumed by the Sahedrian, but like this square, this square, this square, and this square are now like all void.
Okay.
Essentially. Like this mine is crumbling.
Can I just do a charge on that zombie?
Are you attacking the zombie or the bracer?
You know what? Maybe I'll just do the brazier first. Yeah.
It does appear to be made of copper. It is burning with fire, and it does smell faintly of seawater.
Wait. Is it water?
Good.
Looking at the bracer, it does appear to be what appears to be burning is like coal and ash, but upon further inspection of the bracer, it does look like, that smell you hear when you're cooking lard?
No.
You've never cooked with
I
lard?
don't know a smell I hear, Kevin.
Or like, sorry. Do you know,
Don't-
like, you ever smelt cooking bacon before?
Yeah,
That makes sense to me.
it's talking about
That's the
crack
smell that
pot.
comes from the bracers. Because
Okay.
John has quite a good. I think John realizes who's in these bracers at this point.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
damn.
uh,
I mean, there could be a lot of people.
yeah, that's true. So do I even want to attack the braziers?
I mean, you realize breaking them would probably fuck up her ritual.
Yeah, but will it kill fish guts? And we'll find out. We'll deal with our consequences later.
He's the god. He can handle it.
That's true.
It'll be
All right,
fine.
I charge the brazier.
You charge the brazier. Alrighty. So this is technically a sunder maneuver if you want to break something. So this is combat maneuver.
I really should have taken that revelation that let me break stuff, huh? Okay, how do I do that?
Roll combat maneuver and +2 from charging.
Okay, here's my COB.
Combat maneuver
COB is
bonus.
Okay.
23, that'll hit it. So you run up to the bracer, you smash it, you hear a crack, roll damage.
Okay, where's my gutless here?
You got +1 to damage.
Yeah, I
That
think
is a
that's
magic
8.
weapon. So that means you beat its hardness. 7, you land a pretty substantial crack on the bracer. You don't cleave it in twain or anything, but you do smash it into the bracer. You make like a big crack in it, and you see like magical energy begin to like wisp out of it, and like the two halves of the bracer are like still kind of connected via like blue energy, and you also hear a voice from inside the bracer. Oh god, that's...
Okay, so it is gonna. You just baited me so hard. Okay, the fish guts is the braziers. Oh, Sandra can't even hear that. Well,
do whatever you just did again.
oh, okay.
Lucretia is
That's
He
also
likes
8
it.
damage if that makes any difference.
8 damage. Yep, that does in fact make a difference. It doesn't break it, but that's 1 more damage towards it breaking. I did not realize you had magic weapons. She is going to take a 5-foot step back and look at her sister, and she is going to drop. She's not had very useful spells for this, I'm realizing. She's going to drop a divine favor on herself. So she holds up her 2 daggers. She casts divine favor, and that will give her a +3 to attack and +3 to damage for next round, for the next quite while. So boom.
Oh.
She buffs herself.
Wait, is it my turn too?
Yeah, you act on Lucretia's turn. So
Okay.
you swing your sword at Zenshala or Zanisha. It does not look like your sword is very effective. What would you like to do?
I guess he's gonna follow these evil red string. Oh, where are these? Like beams or strings?
They are
Yeah.
like beams of energy.
Yeah, he's
She's
good.
clearly sucking up what remains of this little demiplane.
You're
I
gonna
am.
follow the chiming blue devil?
Oh, yeah.
We'll let you know walking away will provoke an attack opportunity.
I can greater teleport.
All right, that takes a standard action though. Where would you like to greater teleport to?
So I have a line of sight, right?
This is greater teleport. You can go anywhere the fuck you want.
But 40 feet, right? Or just anywhere.
Infinite range. Greater teleport at will.
Right over
You don't even have to go to the same fucking universe.
here. Here.
All right, cool. So you think to yourself, and boom, you're now there.
Oh,
That is your standard action when you do that, though.
oh shit.
Oh, someone's a good boy.
I sense non-kosher objects around here.
Adrian,
You smack the brazier.
I don't have any turns. I don't have any turns left.
that is your standard action, teleporting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Adrian.
I have
Wait,
two
what-
choices here,
kiss
boys.
or not kiss?
Definitely.
This is
kiss.
to my pirate crew.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
attack the thing, or I can pull out my grappling hook.
I mean, you say that, but Sandra is deaf and John is a bit too far away to hear you.
I mean, you have this.
Yeah, you just hear in the distance, I'm intrigued. What is the plan here?
The plan is there is no plan.
You
Adrian's
can always
just gonna
run to the
shoot this
last
damn
brazier
zombie.
if the dog has this one.
You're gonna shoot the damn zombie
Yeah,
with.
I think our dog boy has the damn cauldron covered.
What would you like to shoot the zombie with?
My light crossbow.
Crossbow. Okay. 22. That hits the zombie. Roll damage. As a 2 damage. So you pull out your real fancy ass magic crossbow you got from Mazer. You aim it at the zombie. You pull the trigger, and the what's it called? The bolt from the bolt from the crossbow literally hits the zombie and just kind of keeps going through it. Like you make a hole in the zombie, but you didn't really hit anything, and it just hits the wall behind the zombie.
Oh.
It was almost as if the zombie itself was made of Play-Doh. And that activates the zombie, so he's joining initiative now.
Oh shit!
Oh.
It's now you guys have proven to be a threat. Oh, where is... I did not mean to move him. Boop, so he is coming in right now.
Wait. Aren't I he's in my aura right now?
That is correct. He does activate in your aura, so that means he immediately has to make a save as soon as you appear. And Zombie has terrible will saves. Zombie's will save is only +3. That means he is
Oh,
not
shit.
20. Damn.
I
Okay.
knew it.
Oh, he's about to
Bro.
kick my ass.
Zombie gonna no. Hey man, you were a bit closer than that, good sir.
No, that's where I was.
Oh my god.
Look,
I don't
he
believe
pulled me
you.
back. No,
Alright.
I shifted back. I was gonna try and shift back first. This is how close I was to him.
Alright. I figured because he moves very slowly, and he is going to try and eat the brains of the
Is
Of the
he not
Adrian.
staggered?
he can 5-foot step.
Oh, damn. I did not realize
Wait.
that was 5 feet.
Wait, can you 5-foot step if you're staggered? Staggered is you can still take free actions. Zombies can totally 5-foot step.
No, I literally just didn't realize it was 5 feet. I
Yeah.
eyeballed it wrong is all.
Oh yeah, that's why I realized Adrian was like 10 feet back. I'm like, hey, wait a second.
No, I promise I was not being sassy. I was just
Oh,
I actually
good.
didn't realize.
That is a 23 to eat your brains, Adrian.
Yeah, he is.
Our brains, in fact, eaten. All right. He eats 2 points of your brains.
Ow!
Yes.
8 damage.
Stop nibbling on me. It's gross.
All right, Sandra. A fucking flashbang just went off, and you cannot hear shit.
Well,
You are
now
still
that she
at
has
full health.
I think this was before you said oh god. Yeah, okay. So most in character thing would be as she runs past and gets fucking her ears blown out, she turns around and says, "You bitch!" And then I'm gonna go with an improved grapple.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
try and grab the snake. All right.
Yeah, this is God.
That is a 12 to grab the snake, who has a CMD of 31.
Well,
So you attempt
it's in
to
the
grab
spirit of
her.
Sandra.
Yup. Zanishka in response of that, she is going to actually, you know what she'd do as the timer to her power of death counts down and up to 4 rounds left. She is going to hold her sword, which is like collecting all of this energy. She's going to see Sandra, who has approached her, and she's going to say, "It's been so long since I had human." And she is going to intentionally provoke an attack of opportunity from you in order to cast True Strike.
Oh,
Savor this.
honestly, not a bad not idea.
So
Not a bad
she is
idea
going to
from her.
intentionally provoke attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Would you allow me to use the whip to, rather than attack, try and disrupt the spell?
No, because
specifically for the sake of disrupting the spell.
yes, except you're in melee range, which a whip can't be used in.
Oh,
The whip
fuck.
is a ranged weapon.
That is unfortunate.
Otherwise, really good idea.
Boarding pike. I don't know.
Wait, do you have your whip out or your pike out?
I was fucking trying to grapple her, dude. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out what I could.
I guess do you not have any weapons out right now, though?
Well, I know she has a whip in one hand. I don't know. Man, I don't think of this shit.
You can pick an unarmed strike.
All right, I'll head.
Yeah, just
I'll head her with
punch her.
that. Can I try and grapple her again?
Absolutely, you can grapple as an attack of opportunity.
I mean, I could have critted.
CMD of 31.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can always nat 20.
All right. She casts True Strike. Her weapon glows with energy as she slowly lowers her execution sentence onto Sandra. You see her take her sword. She reverses it into a reverse grip, and she looks at you and says, "Just so you know, I'm imagining you as a half orc right now,
Huh?
Jean." Not that Sandra knows who that is, but
I can't even fucking hear it.
oh yeah, because you're deaf. Fuck.
Yeah, I bet you she feels real stupid now.
She's like savoring this, being like, "Oh, I can't wait to fucking murder a cleric. So cleric fucking did this shit to me." And Sandra's like, "Who the fuck is Tarek?" Jean, your go.
Okay, I hit the brazier again.
That's a hit. That's a roll to hit. That's a combat maneuver because you're doing another sun.
El Hito 2 sequel.
15, because I'm using my sword.
15, that does it. Roll damage on the sword.
Nice. 8 again.
7. 8, that'll do it. Cool. All right, so immediately as you smash the bracer again, you hear a very familiar sound from inside the brazier, just beginning, thank you. The bracer just explodes in a shower of blue and powerful energy, as does the zombie nearby. The zombie also immediately explodes as the bracer dies. This chain of energy immediately turns from red to blue. Oh shit! I just changed the color of things like that. I didn't know I had to. I thought I had to redraw them. Cool. All right. Zanisha, just the energy from the brazier dissipates. It blasts her with what looks to be glowing, it almost looks like it turns from glowing fire energy to almost like a torrent of seawater. And the seawater blasts her in the arm. It seems to extinguish the fire on her sword, and it also disrupts her True Strike spell.
Nice.
So she no longer has True Strike ready.
Oh, man, what a bitch.
Do you wish to move at all, John?
Yes, I will start running towards the other one. I got.
You have move action.
Can I get there? Can I get there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can jump on top of the table if you'd like, or next to the table.
I'll go next to it.
All right, and then obviously a moment later, the water torrent disappears, and Zanishka readies her sword once again. Lucretia is going to say, what would she do here in your situation? She pulled off a divine favor, so she's going to move boom, 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 next to Sandra, and she's going to say, extinguish the damn bracers! And she's going to use one of her daggers. Okay, because you're fucking deaf. She opens her mouth a bunch of times at you, not realizing you're deaf, and places one of the pommels of her dagger. Actually, no, she didn't have enough hands to do that. She passes one of her daggers to her other hand, extends a hand towards Sandra, and now Sandra is invisible. There
I guess
is-
so.
What?
I was gonna taunt her more, but this works too.
Well, funny enough, you say that. As you turn invisible, Lucretia pulls out both of her daggers and swashes them back and forth, and says, "Yanisha, I'm your target. Fight me." Adrian.
You
At
keep on forgetting.
Sanctuary.
Hey man, you keep on forgetting my turn.
Oh yeah, fucking sorry. Summon. Your go.
Okay.
You smack that
you're gonna-
brazier for me.
You guys see him put his sword up to him, like like a proud Jewish rabbi or something like that.
What?
And then
Yeah,
he's
as the Jewish rabbi is to do.
yeah, you can see him. You can see him. You hear him start praying. Jeremiah 3:31. 1 Israel was made up of 12 tribes, and the sons of
We
Jacob.
don't have
after
all day.
King died. The northern tribes were their own kingdoms. Israel.
I'm gonna die over here.
While the two southern tribes were founded of Judah, Jeremiah evasions at the time. The Lord would build Israel.
Oh, hold
The
on.
people
I got a good one for you, Fred.
will wait. Let me finish, please.
Go ahead. You guys
Right.
got a Christian angel, not one from Valerian.
But people would turn to their own land. All 12 tribes will restore as a nation. Now I'm gonna fucking try to hit the brazier.
Awesome,
Fuck
cool.
me.
I will give you a +4 to hit to your Sunder for your religious devotion.
Fuck on.
Nice.
I did that on one breath. Just
Congrats. I love it.
fuck it. Oh, I got +9, right? You said
Yeah, +4 for your devotion.
+4.
Roll down Sunder check.
I like to imagine Adrian's just getting beat in the corner as he's praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 18, that'll do it. Roll damage.
What would be my damage? That would be
It would just be your regular greatsword damage.
so 2d6 +3 looks like.
Yep.
I love that you just thought just Christian like angel.
Yeah, you just got an angel from Christianity all the way from Earth.
I'm not good, I'm not good with Galarian religion, but by God, I am somewhat good at Christian.
I love
religion.
it.
9.
I
Listen,
love
Fred,
it. 9
send you
damage.
I send you another verse for your next turn in case you want to use it. I think you'll like this one.
Let me look it up.
All right, boom. The Christian angel smashes a big hole in the brazier. Does not quite break it in one hit, but again, you do make a significant dent in it. It begins glowing with blue energy as you hear a not quite divine voice from inside yell, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Yes, the Holy
Fishguts, is that
Spirit.
you?
Adrian! Adrian, you are
coming
being
for ya.
eaten by zombie. What do?
Dude, I'm gonna just stiff arm shocking grass this fucking zombie.
You're gonna shocking grass the zombie. All right, roll 2, touch zombie inappropriately.
Is that just the...
That's a melee touch attack.
Oh shit, I forgot. Fuck, no wonder I didn't use this shit.
Because it requires you to roll an attack roll. Again, you only have to hit his touch AC, not his actual AC.
11.
11 absolutely is enough to hit his touch AC.
Nice.
So this is 3d6 shocking grasp.
That's a 12.
12. Oh my god, max damage. Okay, Adrian gives the bad touch to the zombie, and it collapses pretty much instantly. You blast it with electrical energy, and he drops.
Jeez.
I'm coming
You
for
still
you,
have
buddy.
your move action.
It's gonna run up to the cauldron.
You run up to the cauldron. This zombie is dead. Sandra D's nuts. What are you up to? You have become invisible, but you also can't see or can't hear.
She's going to. I mean, she obviously can't taunt anymore, so she's going to hurl one last "fuck you" at Zanisha, and she's gonna fucking bail.
That will actually provoke, even though you have full cover. So evens or odds as she
I do
swings
not.
her extinguished weapon.
Hold on, let me check my movement. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Fuck. Is evens or odds like it would is what I choose going to be what hits me?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, you are invisible, so this is 50-50.
I'm calling it's going to be uneven, so I pick odds. Or
Alright, you pick
you know what I
odds?
mean.
So I hit you on odds.
Odds are good. No, evens are bad.
I roll 50-50. I roll odds.
Ah, yes.
Damn.
All right, Sandra gets away and she swings her
Oh.
extinguished sword at nothing.
I'm the diviner.
Sandra runs over into Girl Boss Corner where she sees the final bracer.
I hope it pisses her off.
She screams angrily and rolls a full attack on Lucretia. Which
shit! Girls gone wild. Holy shit!
she runs over here. This does slightly disrupt the direction of these, but you know, you guys get the drift without me having to fully adjust all the roars. Yeah, so she has plus 22, plus 17, plus 12. 20 plus 22, and plus 17. Oop, that's the wrong number. 17 plus 12. That is 34, 21, and 29. What is Lucretia's AC? Lucretia's AC is 31. So only the first one there hits. And I forgot to power attack. Damn it.
You always forget.
This seems to be a bit of a trend.
Yeah.
Because I don't normally what's it called? I'm sorry. Well, I'll power attack next round. So she impales her sister with her sword for 17 points of damage. And Lucretia does not have DR to my knowledge. So that is just straight up 17 damage.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, no, wait, Lucretia
Sanctuary.
Lucretia's Sanctuary, right. Okay, so she actually has to roll a will save to overpower that Sanctuary. And it would be a will save. So to hit a creature with Sanctuary. 26, she makes the will save, so that overpowers the Sanctuary, and she stabs her with a sword. She does not get the flaming on the flaming sword, though, because one of those. Jean. You do not see a Sandra run by because she's invisible.
Yeah, well, since I don't see Sandra, I'm just going to continue with my plan and also run down this hallway.
Another double move.
Yeah, I think I can get somewhere in there. All right, just me alone with a brazier. Nobody else here.
All right. Sandra, do you intentionally get in his way so he bumps into you, or nah?
Yeah, not enough to inhibit him, but just enough to make him feel paranoid.
John, you feel like you bumped into something on the way here.
There's a fucking ghost in here. How do we not know there's a ghost in the mind?
Lucretia, in response, is actually going to activate her power attack, and she is going to stab both of her daggers into her sister. So that will give her only plus 17 to hit with her two weapons. That is a 36 and a 29. Both will hit, and hey, that's a crit threat for a dagger.
Nice.
So she rolls to confirm crit. 33. That is a crit confirm on the daggers. Okay.
Girl Boston.
Because you gave her improved critical. So she rolls for the 2d8. No, yeah, it'd be 2d4 plus. So it'd be plus 8 from the magic and the strength, plus 3 from the divine favor, and her power attack is plus 6. But all that gets doubled on a crit. That is that much for the first attack. Plus 8, plus 3, plus 6. No, actually, I should add the strength twice for the crit. So that is another 8 points of damage. So that is, however, does her sister have DR? Her sister does not have DR, just SR. So that is 21 points damage from the second dagger attack. Then 33 plus 7, so that'd be 40 damage from the crit. So you hear her stabbing her sister in the chest as she, what's it called, as she resets. We used to be allies, Lucretia. Yeah, well, you went insane after you died. You betrayed our master. No, you don't realize what Sathalon is going to do. And they continue yelling about things that no one in the pirate crew has any idea about.
Wait,
It's Dog Boy's turn.
Yeah, it was Doc. My turn.
Dog Boy's turn. What
Okay.
what verse shall you be quoting today from your foreign world?
Abraham.
He's gonna put a sword in front of him. Bless the ones who sees your children and smash them against the rock. And then he's gonna rinse and repeat and like try to smash this bitch ass thing.
I mean, it also has to do with smashing. I'll say that fits. +2 to CMD.
Wait, +2.
Roll Sunder in order to break. When you want to break something, it's combat maneuver. I'm
Okay,
giving
so
you +2.
okay, so +2 to my 9. Gotcha. 17.
Yeah, that'll hit the break. Roll damage.
I appreciate you let me read from the Bible.
I appreciate you role playing the character that I gave you out of nowhere.
Is it August from the Bible?
I don't know, probably.
August secretly a cleric confirmed.
No, he's secretly Christ.
Plus 3. 11.
I mean, they're both charisma based. If August took a massive character turn, he could potentially take a level of paladin. All right, 11. Bang! You smash the brazier into bits. This immediately turns the energy coursing from it from a deep, like, painful red to an almost soothing deep blue, which again blasts Zanasha in the face and gives her a bunch of negative levels this time. So you see her go down to whoomp. You see a whole bunch of energy charge out of her. No, that was my battery, you bitch!
You hear Christian hums in the background.
You hear Christian Herms as the energy from the that zombie's already dead then. So the zombie's already on the floor, but you hear a faint voice from the razor. Just one more, whoever you are.
Is your our God is an awesome God he reigns.
Adrian, how do you react to this angel of a strange god?
If God was one of us.
Just a thug like one of us.
What do, Adrian?
Loading out the club like one of us. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Sorry,
That's why we're all
I
looking
got
at
lost
you.
in the song. Can I pull out my quarterstaff and just smack it?
Absolutely. What would you like to smack? The angel?
Maybe later, but we're gonna smack this. Is the bracer gone?
Yes.
I mean, there's the ruined remains of the bracer there, but absolutely you can roll to attack it.
Oh, not bad, my friend. Good job. All right,
Adrian
goodbye.
spaces out for a second and realizes the bracer's gone.
Wait a minute. Is Adrian's gonna jump on dog? Let's go.
Oh,
You jump on the dog.
He saw him
all right.
teleport.
Dog,
So he's gonna fucking use him.
You have a strength of 15, and you just added Adrian. How much do you weigh?
He probably doesn't weigh that much. I'd say probably like 160.
Okay, where the fuck is carrying fasting for 15 strength?
He could teleport with me. Come on.
Carrying capacity for 15 strength is 66 pounds or less for light load. So, Dog, how do you react when this man just jumps on your back expecting piggybacks?
He's got a job to do, so he's gonna shrug him off.
Alright, you immediately
Just
tumble
teleport
behind
with
him.
me. Just take me with you when you teleport.
How's greater teleport work?
Greater teleport. Normally you bring people, but for you specifically, it's self only plus 50 pounds of objects.
Oh, that's
Oh, so-
bullshit.
You
Just
literally
move the
can't.
object.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you can put them in a bag.
Jeez. No, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work.
All right.
Sandra approaching the final bracer, doing speaking in hand signs at mock speed.
Even though I'm invisible.
Yep.
This is an incline, right?
Something Naruto reference. Yes.
Okay, so
This
do I get
is,
a bonus from attacking down on it because I have the high ground?
Yes, you absolutely do have a high ground here, Obi-Wan.
How deep is this water?
It's not really water, and there also isn't really much of a ship there anymore. The water is more metaphysical. It's not deep in the same sense that you are. You can certainly walk over to it and test it, but you have a feeling the word depth doesn't really mean what it used to mean over here, and you're not sure you want to test it.
Okay.
I think that means
Sure,
we
me
should
too.
go in. So if you want to toss
It
him
means
in
things
there,
are pretty metaphysical.
Bull rush.
Bull rush. Okay, that would work. That will break your invisibility because you're making an attack roll.
That's fine. Do I get a bone? I actually don't know. Do C and B go against some sort of like flat? Okay.
You're getting a +2 to bull rush from breaking your invisibility. You're getting +2 from a charge, and you also have the high ground here, so it's another +1. So +5 on top of whatever your regular bull rush bonus is.
Please let this be my first good roll for Sandra today. God.
All right, 11 plus 5 versus CMD of 14. That'll bull rush.
Oh yes.
All right, boom. And bull rush sucks him back. Okay, that would actually do it. Cool. So Sandra runs over to the zombie, checks him in the back, and even though she herself is not the strongest girl in the world, the fact that you were rushing down, the fact that you surprised him by breaking visibility, the fact that you just charged and put all your effort into it, the zombie flies back into the endless sea of Helen's subconscious and begins falling and falling and falling. And that might turn into a psychological problem a few years from now, but that's not your problem anymore.
You might get a slight craving for human flesh, but that's not our issue.
That sounds like a problem for Helen and if she ever gets this mind back.
That's an issue, not an issue me.
Alright. The Nishka has negative levels now, is very unhappy. However, that means she only has...
What happened to her after this one broke? Did he not just push it into the fucking...
She didn't break the bracer, she killed the zombie.
Oh, hell yeah, okay.
Alright. Anishka, however, at this point realizes the ritual, and she is going to... Can she teleport? Oh, fuck, she can't teleport. But she does have a fly speed. So she is going to provoke from Lucretia. Yep.
what has the child been doing this whole time?
Kinsey is not a child, she's a halfling. But she is cowering in the corner with Lorelei.
Yeah, the child.
Okay. The 30-year-old Taylor is currently cowering in the corner.
Okay.
She is not built for combat. Possibly behind the bar. She's going to provoke from Lucretia. So Lucretia is going to get a stab. And she only has the 17 to hit right now because she still has power attack active. That's going to be a 9. Oh, that's a 2. Ouch. So she is going to miss her attack of opportunity. And Zganisha, you hear like the power of energy as she goes 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. She'll double move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So that will provoke from John, actually, if you'd like to take one.
What about me?
Yeah,
Wait.
I'll fucking do my best.
Whoa.
And Sandra.
What is she doing?
All right, baby. Come on, not 20.
Yeah.
Fuck.
8, that is a miss. Combat maneuver, that is a 21 to hit her. That does not knock her. She runs over here. She is like, you definitely see she has lost a fair bit of power since like 3 rounds ago, but she holds out her hand to like guard the final bracer and says, I will not let you free my magical battery. All of his power shall be used to consume this entire dimension and feed Karazuk. Jean, any plans?
We're fucked. John will also see Sandra reappear and go, Sandra, hey! Sandra? What the fuck did I do to you? And I am going to... Okay, I have the high ground.
You
Can
do
I-
have the high ground.
You know, Link's down B in Smash?
All right.
Oh my god.
Can I do that on the brazier and just like jump sword between my legs and just like try and get as much power to try and one-shot this brazier?
It could definitely work. I'll give you. I'll let that count as a charge.
Cool.
And a
you
jump
have
because
to
it's yeah, the upper highland or whatever the hell.
If you make an acrobatics check, it won't even provoke.
Oh, all right. Me, my -1. What do I need to beat?
How high you want to jump?
Oh, I don't know, like 4 feet.
Let me go look up the DC for that. Acrobatics. Acrobatic. Did you mean acrobatics Pathfinder? Yes, I did Google. Because jumping up is a lot harder than jumping across. Jumping 4 feet in the air is a DC 16 check.
Okay, let's make it 3 feet in the air.
That would be a DC 12 check.
All right, that's more reasonable, but also absurd still. So
You're jumping 3 feet in the air.
Yep.
That's not that
Yep.
hard.
All right, that probably won't work.
Jean's
Jean-
rolling continues.
So Jean jumps in the air. He takes what's it called? Again, it's not so much you don't make it 3 feet in the air. It's you jump in the air, you pull your sword ready, but as you do, there is something waiting for you on the other end, which is she just as she's holding the spell with her sword, she just takes out her like big clawed hand in the other hand and makes an attack of opportunity on you. So that is a cool
I bet you that won't hit.
I bet you that will
26
kill.
versus your armor class.
Yep.
All right. So it's only an unarmed strike plus her damage. So her strength is... Oh, she only has a +3 to strength, so most of her damage is from the magic on the weapon.
Damn.
So that
Look,
is
strength
D4
alert.
plus 3. That is dinky. I did not expect that to be dinky. All right, takes 7 points of damage, but
Okay,
your attack continues.
I'm still so hurt.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I guess this is +3 with the charge. So
Yep.
16.
Your down B success. Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's a 2, 3.
3 because your magic weapon.
Yes.
So it takes 3 damage, and you've already seen how much it takes to break this. So again, you don't break it in one hit. You do take like a third of its health away, as it were. You make a big chunk out of the bracer. However, you do also find yourself staring directly down a literal demigod, and even though she is weakened, her eyes are currently firmly on Jean's soul.
I try to kiss her.
You are more than welcome to, but you are out of actions.
Come on, that's a free action.
Yeah.
Kiss the snake lady. Lucretia is going to. What is her speed?
Oh wait.
She does not have a fly speed because she does not have that. She has.
Oh, we got the lame snake.
Oh shit, she has that. Oh shit, that's just in range. Lucretia drops a haste on herself, which inadvertently catches Adrian.
Oh, nice.
Adrian, are you familiar with the spell haste?
Not in Pathfinder, no.
Alrighty, let me get you. Where's the?
I'm
Think I have
familiar
the
with
haste symbol.
the D&D one, but not Pathfinder.
It's fairly similar. You go fast.
Is it like double my
it's
movement speed and like an
About
extra
that,
action?
yeah. About that. We'll
Oh.
get into the details on your turn. She's going to drop a haste and go whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Smash that bracer, she screams. Summon creature.
Oh, okay. So I can greater teleport anywhere. So let's say I can.
You can anywhere on the map, standard action.
So right,
Help me
like right
grab.
here.
Take me
Like,
with you.
Absolutely.
Like right here. Okay,
Yep, so boom.
he's goes as he appears. He's going to say, "By the rivers of Babylon, we sat and we wept. We remember Zion. Remember, Lord, what Edom did we on the day Jerusalem fell. Tear it down. They cry, tear it down to its foundations." And then I don't think I can do anything else, can I? Or
No, you praise your summon.
can I,
As Janishka shouts, Sister, what in the 9 hells did you summon?
can I roll intimidation? Or
I'm going to say no on the intimidation because no one here understands your religion. You're from a
Wait.
different cosmology.
Wait, hold on. Is the dog Catholic or Protestant?
what's the difference?
What?
That's a
What's the
Catholic.
difference?
The way he is, that's definitely a Catholic right there.
He's
Catholic.
Lutheran for sure.
Catholic.
Oh
This is
my
important.
God.
This is important.
Like it's Catholic. Well, why?
Well,
Uh,
What the
Fuck,
hell
I
are
don't
you cooking, Houston?
don't worry about it.
All right, Adrian. Double speed, +1 to hit and AC and reflex saves, and when you full attack, you get an extra attack.
ooh, nice. Oh shit, I can't full attack here.
You can't double move for quite a bit of space.
Actually, I think I can get in there and still do an action.
What's your regular speed?
Hold on. Shit.
30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can move 60 feet as a regular move action.
My
120
my
if you
run
double
is
move.
80. So is it like double 80?
Run, no, regular speed. So you can move 60 feet in a regular move action. So you can get their regular move action. Or you can double move for 120 feet.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to double move. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going right into her face.
Going right into melee range. No
Yep.
fear.
No fear. Captain
Sorcerer
Adrian is
runs
here to
a-
save the day.
Hell yeah.
All right, Sandra.
Come
We
in
have
clutch.
one turn left before Zanishka acts again. What would you like to do? Everyone is in melee range against this literal god, or not god, but servant of a god who can one-shot any of you guys. How the hell do you turn this around?
We don't know fear. What the hell was our name? We had like a
I
pro
don't
name.
fucking
didn't we?
know,
don't remember.
guys. I think it's funnier if Adrian doesn't remember his ship's name this time.
As everything's going on, my character's still like saying Bible verses.
You are certainly annoying her to death. Her next action is probably going to be a fireball centered on herself.
Disguise self. I
I'm
want to look like
sorry?
her, but as a clown.
You want to what?
I want to look like her, but as a clown. Clown
Also
thing.
make yourself
Alright,
blue.
Make
That
her
will-
more angry. Make her more angry, essentially.
That will work, but that will provoke because you're casting in melee.
Worth it.
All right, you're intentionally trying to provoke her?
Yeah, that's the
Alright.
plan. Yeah, I'm using up her whatever the hell's.
Or attack of opportunity. All right, cool. She will take an attack of opportunity on you with her sword as you're casting
Oh, with the
melee.
sword. Oh. Well, actually, didn't she already do that to Jean?
Oh yeah, Jean ate, or it's called, yeah, Jean ate her attack of opportunity this round. So yeah, that does not
Nice.
provoke her.
Nice.
At which point your disguise self goes off and you're her as a clown.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Alrighty. Janisha's turn happens.
Does she look
She
at?
turns to her right as on flip horizontal as let me count down. Oh, I don't move the fucking bracer. Hold on. As we count down, we are on round 2 before her spell goes off. She is going to turn to her left, see Sandra, who is clearly mocking her, and she's just going to drop the sword and full attack you with her claws. So she is at -6 here because of the negative levels. So that would be 6. That'd be 22, 21, 29. And so that's only 17. Then it would be 17, 11, and 6. 11 and 6. 33, 16, and 18 versus your AC.
AC is 16. Everything hits.
Everything hits. Alrighty.
3d4 plus 9.
Yeah. So she grabs a hold of you, and you just see her fucking tear into Sandra's soul, ripping her apart, possibly even killing her as she grabs you with her claws and because again, this isn't like your physical body. Your physical body is back in the shackle. She is grabbing your soul and literally trying to rip your soul apart. Does a 16 damage do it?
Nope.
No. All right.
Plus
Zanisha as a clown remains.
DC
Yes,
cleric
good,
right
good,
there.
good gift to describe what is happening. Meaning, Jean gets another turn as Yanisha is distracted, ripping apart Sandra's soul.
Oh boy.
I
I
spit blood in her face.
will stab.
It's less blood and more just like soul pharasma at this point.
I spit soul in her face.
That is a natural one, unfortunately.
Oh,
that feels
shit.
quite right for Sean.
That is a miss.
Come on, does that mean she accidentally stabs her?
Lucretia charges forward, seeing her ripping apart Sandra, and takes her dagger and power attacks her sister in the chest with a dagger blow. That is, oh my god, I'm rolling terribly now. That's a
She is
miss. She is flanking, but her sister's AC is 28, so that is not going to do it.
Unfortunate.
All right, Adrian.
Wait,
Looks
it's my
like
turn.
Sandra's sacrifice.
Wait,
Oh
it's my-
yes. Thank
You
you.
keep-
Thank you for reminding me, Christian Dog.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
You guys see him. You could see him say one more verse. Hopefully, this will be really good. O daughter of Babylon, who art thou to be destroyed? Happy shall he be that reward thee. Thou hast served us. Happy thou should be taken. Dash thy, but when it gets stones. And you can see him drop his sword and pull out a fucking gun and just aim for the bracer.
I'm sorry, what?
He pulls
He's a
out the
Mormon.
holy cat.
I've been thinking about this. He's a Mormon. He's not a Catholic. He's a Mormon.
Alright. I'll
Roll.
allow it, but it still uses the same stats as your sword.
No, of course. That's why I thought you were doing it. Plus 9.
Roll Sunder.
Does that
That'll beat the CMD. Roll damage.
I roll
Alright.
2d6 plus 3 9.
Alright. So
He's got the
how much
holy
damage
god.
did the bracer already have? Alright, so how does the Angel of Joseph Smith destroy the last bracer and free a foreign god?
You guys see him just caught. You guys see him just unload a full magazine of a fucking Browning high power pistol. Just aim it to the fucking bracer. You just see that.
See this strange angel of a strange culture pull out a strange artifact you've never seen and just blap, 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 blap. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
And that's about. He just grabs another clip from his fucking breast under his breastplate. I'm presuming. It's like unload it again and again. And
That's a real
Oh
question.
yeah, that is. I expected that fight to end.
he's a Mormon.
Uh,
I've been thinking about this for a little bit. He's a Mormon.
you see the energy from the bracer explosion. It breaks. The energy from the bracer and from the that was traveling into her turns from red to blue. Why can I not select it? Red to blue. There we go. It fries her with energy, and you see her say, "No, Karazug's power shall not be stopped."
Gesundheit.
As she does, some more negative levels appear on her skin. What, Adrian?
No, you just said bless you.
Oh, bless you. As you see more negative levels bless out onto her, as again, it almost seems like there's like boils on her skin of the negative levels that just seem to go up and up and up and up, and eventually, and combined from the Browning high-powered pistol and a final stab from Lucretia, the first Lamaria dies as she stops moving and collapses onto the ground. Her many gold and gems and other ludicrous displays of left, just making a final chink as she collapses into a pool of her own treasure. At the same time, a familiar voice manifests itself in, I guess, Girl Boss Corner, because that's where everybody currently is.
Yeah, girl boss.
As you see not on top of him, as you
The only
guys
time
see
Adrian tackles him.
familiar face of a very fat man slowly begin to reform his normal form. And as he's like about halfway done refilling his formal form, he gets completely tackled by Adrian, which he does not resist in any way, as you tackle the reforming form of Fish Guts to the ground. And he like barely opens his eyes as he goes on the ground and goes, Adrian, my boy, oh God, my everything hurts. Oh God, am I so glad to see us.
I hit him
we're
with
gonna
the cure
lose
moderate
ya.
wounds.
You hit him with a what?
The cure moderate wounds.
You drop cure moderate wounds on Fish Guts. He reforms a little bit faster as he does so, as he looks around and says, "Well, boys, that was not how I was expecting our little holiday to Eberron to go. And to that I am very sorry. By Serenary, what the hell just happened?" At this point, Lucretia looks towards Fish Guts and says, "We were hoping that was an answer you souls could provide." At which point, Fish Guts looks at Lucretia and says, "Who the fuck are you?" And Lucretia looks back at Fish Guts and, "I'm sorry, I don't like talking to myself like this. So I'm going to be bad at this. Maybe you guys intervene."
He looks at him, and he looks at me, and I look at
Do
me.
you guys just let the two of them talk, or
Or
can I do this conversation with you guys?
What information do you want to know?
Well, I was more answering how the hell you guys got into this cave here.
A god. This
Oh,
god.
we killed her. Nice.
Did you black out, Xeon?
Sorry, I just had a strange encounter at my front door. Some guy rang my doorbell and he wanted me to sign a petition, so he was fucking holding me up with that.
Well, that's a weird
Interesting.
thing to happen, John.
Yeah, it's just fucked up.
I think we're all a little bit shooken up right now. But I'd like to know exactly who our savior is and why we have to thank them.
Yeah, you really helped us out, Snake Lady.
My name is not Snake Lady. My name is Lucretia, and my eyes are up here.
Oh, sorry. Maybe cover up a bit more.
Okay, the token doesn't show her with. She is wearing clothing. The token doesn't show it. I don't have many snake people tokens.
I think Adrian would probably be looking at her big body, if anything. Like the big
All
tail.
You should be happy my hatred for Thassalon is greater than my hatred to slap you right now, you pig.
As this is happening,
Do I look like a
I
pig?
mean-
Did she turn me into a pig?
No, she called you a pig.
Oh.
as this is happening, I even our divine dog is praying at Lucretia's coil, saying, "Heavenly Father, thank you for me vanquishing these demons from his realm." You see him just praying down there. If everyone stops him, he's just gonna pray.
Oh,
she-
Adrian's gonna
dog.
walk up.
She looks at her summoned creature and says, thank you, Archon. You are freed from your service. Though you need not leave immediately. I have information I wish to gather from these chaotic souls. Should they prove useful and not hostile, I wish to count them as allies. Though should they prove to be enemies, I wish you to defend me from them.
No,
As well,
we're a different
Maybe-
H word, not hostile.
Not hostile.
It depends
To
on the
my
day,
knowledge,
really.
you were all about to be sacrificed in a ritual to Karazug. Currently, you are inside the mind of someone, a human body, and myself and Beth have been tracking my sister for some time. I knew she had sacrifices to Karazug. I was not aware of to which. Perhaps you could inform me exactly how you found yourselves captive in here.
Well, I don't think we're really captive. We kind of just don't want to leave.
You're hanging around in the body of a dead woman for fun?
Well, she wasn't dead when we showed up.
I'd like an act. I really would like if you explained yourselves.
Did we
Man,
not?
you guys got to
show
speak up.
here?
You guys normally talk quiet, but come on, let's be real.
You know, one day, the world of pirates was born.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Look, I can leave you guys in here if you guys are happy just being left in here. My sister is dead. That's the main reason I came here.
No,
Well,
no,
that
okay, the
defined the
gist-
fucking that and defined the fucking Sentinels, but I don't know where the hell they've gone off to.
Okay, the gist of it is we come from the pirate world.
The
I think,
pirate world.
yeah, and our bud here, Fish Guts, he's secretly a god, but don't tell anyone I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
What the
he brought
fuck,
us here.
Adrian?
Keep it on the DL.
What? You didn't hear that?
Lucretia looks at you and says, you know that I almost not want to believe you, but that's not even the weirdest thing that's happened to me this year.
So one thing led to another. We're here. We met the girl who was here. Her name was Helen. She have a last name? Anybody remember her last name?
Helen was the name of which girl? The body whose mind you're inside?
Yes.
Okay, her mortal body is currently safe. It's being taken care of by Beth on the outside. She's a friend of mine.
So she's not
All
dead.
right.
Oh damn!
Dead. There's no soul in here, or well, there's too many souls in this body. I'm getting you guys out of here. No
Oh,
body should have more than
alright.
one soul inside of it.
Yeah. Can you send us home though, or like?
We're
we
getting
just
to that. First, I want an explanation of what the hell's going on in here.
Good
Lorelai is
question.
happy to explain, since Sandra is not currently able to.
Okay, does Lorelai give Lucretia the exposition?
Sure, she catches her up to the plot.
All right, cool. Is there anything in particular you leave out? Because a lot has happened.
Not that she can
the
think
part
of.
about drinking.
She doesn't
her
know about Gotham or
memories.
anything.
Don't let her know we drank her memories.
Oh. Oh yeah, well, whatever memories we drink, she'll share those too.
Okay. Lucretia listens to you guys, but she pops in when you guys mention the name Eugen. You guys met a Eugen?
Oh yes, we're quite a strapping young lad, really.
We did?
Young guy, middle or less than middle age, really smart, into arcane magic.
He was a bit short, too. That was kind of weird.
Because I also know a Eugen. Maybe it might have been the same person. Can you describe him a bit more?
Oh wait, which Eugen are we talking about? One or two?
You met more than one Eugen?
I believe Lorelei did. I don't think the pirates did.
Well,
Or no.
Lorelei, you tell me. Yeah, we're kind of like people inside of people right now. So
I
yeah,
don't feel like
I'm pretty
this
sure she
party,
has.
the
I
people
might be
inside the
slightly
mind, met Eugen.
just
I know the
describe this
pirates.
Eugen to me. He might be someone I know.
Oh, the
She'll describe
priesty,
both Eugens.
the one this one would have been the one at the church.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, she'll describe whichever Eugen she knows.
No, I'm trying to make you do it because you play Eugen.
Oh fuck. Okay. Let's see. Fuck.
How would Lorelei describe
hold on.
my
This is perfect
interpretation of
timing.
your
I think I sent this to Fred, but oh fuck. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. This is perfect. Here it is.
The picture of Eugen.
Here we go. He is a pretty young, like around like out of college age. He's got a bit of stubble. He's got hair swept to the side. He carries a revolver around his waist, though that usually is kind of covered by his coat. Keen eyes would notice that the safety is not ever turned off, and it is always loaded. He's got a variety of magic items around his neck, around his belt, around his arms, all sorts of stuff left and right. He has a big backpack he carries around. Lord knows what's in there. It could be fucking anything. And most notably, the thing that probably stands out the most is his two eyes, which lack pupils. That are kind of they almost look glazed over, as they're like a cloudy blue.
Oh shit! New Eugen art. I love it.
Mm.
I love how you're still just kind of You're just kind of still just flinging Bram's gun around.
Oh yeah, number one baby. We call him jackpot around here.
All right. Lucas, what's it called? Lucretia looks at Lorelei in amazement. Perfect. That's exactly who we've been looking for. Oh my god, I have no idea where the hell he's ran off to. He was supposed to be finding clues against ways to beat Karazug, and freaking Beth finally found a lead on where Karazug might be located, but then he fucked off. Please, where is this man?
Fuck. That is a good question.
Any idea where he could be, Lorelei? That man has the fate of the world in his hands.
Good question. Have you met a girl named Gothy? She might know.
Gothy, yes, you've met Gothy as well?
Because actually, yeah, she did, because she was controlling the Helen at one point.
Yep. Where the hell are these people?
What's up?
Where the hell are these people?
It's kind of hard to tell you. I'm really not sure where we are.
Where was the last place you met them?
Last place I saw Helen and Gothy was when I was in the Helen mech and talking to God. Oh, jeez, it's been a while. Sorry.
Where in real space were you?
Oh, where's that little town called? Sorry,
I understand it's a lot to go through. Don't
my
worry.
brain is old, and being in a Helen is not helpful for that.
I don't imagine it's good for your mental health. I apologize.
Wasn't
Oh
it
no,
Ireland?
I've been having fun in here. It's a nice place. It's just can't remember shit.
Okay, well, it's also cracking up the same through the Thessalonian root magic,
That is true. That could be causing brain damage.
among other things.
Not the brain.
Um. Fuck. What was that? Woat. There was a little town called Woat. Though
Woat.
I don't
I'm
bet
not.
she's near
Woat.
there
I'm
now.
not familiar with Woat. Where is Woat located?
It's like south of. Man, you're making me remember all this shit. You're the DM. Like, what are the places' names called?
What's it called? You could just say it's north of Sharn. You could just say it's like central Corvair.
Well, it was
Middle
near some
Eberron.
other city.
Bellum?
Oh no, Woat was near Bellum. So it was. We
Yes.
saw her in Bellum, which was near Woat. Thank you.
Yes. Lucretia, you described to Lucretia, and okay, fine, I won't make you remember a bunch of weird place names. You
I
described
can
this to
remember
Lucretia.
everything but the place names.
All right.
You know I'm not good with names.
I know, that's why I'm asking you. You described these things to Lucretia. She asks a few questions about Woat and the area surrounding it. It's clear she doesn't know where you're talking about. But you try to give her directions and how it's north from Shar and it's near the lightning rail. She asks a bunch of more questions about you, and you're kind of starting to doubt her intelligence as she's asking you like really basic questions about the world, like who the king is, where the lightning rail station is, and like Lorelei isn't dumb by any means, but you're kind of starting to question Lucretia's intelligence as she's like, well, where's the lightning rail? What's that is? And you're like, well, it's all over Corvair. And at which point Lucretia looks Lorelei like dead in the eye and is like, what's Corvair?
I think
And Lorelei
is
suddenly
also
realizes,
confusing everybody else in the
Oh,
room as
you're like
well.
goth here, aren't you?
I'm like, what?
You're like goth. It's not just brain damage. Okay. How do I explain this? You're not in Galerion.
Your body, this body, the person's whose mind you're inside of, is currently in a hospital in a small town called Sandpoint in Varsity.
Oh, we're not in Galerion. We're not in Everon.
I don't. What the
Oh.
hell's an Eberron? What the hell's an Eberron?
All right, you're in the wrong dimension, sweetheart.
Sounds
No,
like
you're in the
you're
right
in the
one.
wrong. Sounds like you're in the wrong dimension, woman.
Well, then the Sentinels are too.
The Sentinels are in a different dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of explains why we haven't been able to find them. Oh boy, me and Beth are gonna have a lot of homework to do.
Yeah, I think Gothi was saying she sent a message to the Sentinels, hey, come to Eberron. Or some shit. I don't know, man.
Sending spells don't work across dimensions. That could explain why we've not been able to hear from them in quite some time. The hell were they doing in Eberron?
Well, they were looking for Gothi, I assume.
What the hell was Gotha doing?
I have no idea!
Okay, I don't expect you to have all the answers. Don't worry. We can take care of you while you're here, while you jog the rest of your memories. Sandpoint is a wonderful town, I assure you. We've got accommodations galore, and we can probably do something to get you guys your bodies,
Well, I
so you don't have to
appreciate
wander
the
around as
hospitality.
souls.
That would be nice. Yes.
Sandpoint.
Oh wait, I do have bad news. My body was ripped apart by a wereshark.
We'll find a replacement body or
All
something.
right, that's very nice of you. I'm happy to
Beth-
help you in return with whatever. I
Beth
do have a
is
lot of
happy to raise a
esoteric
skeleton
knowledge.
or something for you, but we would certainly appreciate you, at least until Yusjin and the rest of the Sentinels come back. Perhaps you can help us. I imagine your knowledge is going to be invaluable when it comes to tracking the rest of the Sentinels down. And as she's starting to smile, sorry, go ahead, Laureline.
Well, I don't know much about the Sentinels, of course, but I do know a lot about some of the intricacies of Eberron and some of the more esoteric magics of psychic, whatever the hell, which
That's
is
psychic
actually quite
knowledge.
relevant to their adventures, I suppose.
That sounds like exactly the sort of knowledge we might need in order to open a gate.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm happy to help you as best I can.
Lucretia extends a hand to Lorelei.
She takes that hand.
Do you shake on it?
Absolutely.
Cool. As that deal is concluding, Fishguts is in the middle of hugging Adrian and Sandra and says, "Oh, boys, you guys are feeling, I'm so glad to see you." He says, "I am so great to hear that you guys are okay. I am so sorry for everything that's happened. This has been the worst vacation this side of Eberron." Though as he overhears the conversation between Lucretia and Lorelei, his eyes just light up in happiness. He says, "You hear that? Inadvertently, mind you. Didn't actually intend to be heading back to Galarian, but it seems the vessel we were aboard of had other plans. This is great news, ain't it, Adrian?"
Yeah. Wait. Are we going back?
I mean, like the vacation's run its course, is it not?
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to be
happy to
honest,
leave.
Fish Guts. I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back to the shackles? You got a destiny to fulfill, boy.
What destiny?
I
After
told
hearing
ya!
about what happened, our destiny stays the same.
Look, buddy, if you walk off from your destiny, your soul's gonna get recycled, and you're not gonna even remember a damn thing. Like the last time this happened. You've walked off from your destiny 3 times in a row, you tiefling. You can't do it again.
I think I can.
And at which point you'll go back around the cycle.
No, we're the one. We are the one, Adrian. We'll do it.
Sandra would put input on this.
Famous Jet Li movie, the one?
Yes.
Oh, Sandra, are you okay?
exact plot.
You got blasted by Matt. Can you understand me, girl?
As soon as like Fish Guts kind of like makes eye contact with her, and she reaches a state of like, oh, he's talking to me. She just kind of gives a thumbs up and says, "Okay."
Are you okay,
Is there-
girl?
Is there blood coming out of her ears?
Oh, absolutely. It's dripping down from the sides of her head.
I think she's
right.
injured.
I can probably fix that. John, can you fix? You probably can't fix that.
Nope.
Don't worry. He holds out a hand. He gestures to Sandra, and he makes like a magical gesture, and nothing happens.
Oh,
I feel
And he
better
just kind
already.
of stays. He just kind of stays there, like holding out his hand, expecting something to happen. As like his face is like in a half smile.
you lose your mojo, bud.
Oh no,
Oh, he's grown impotent.
this is bad. He does it again. He makes like the gesture. He waves a hand. He says the magic word. Gestures at Sandra. Nothing happens.
Got you,
Okay,
got
hey,
you.
Snake Lady. I
Magic
think
stuff
we
down
might
here.
have to fall through with your plan.
Yes, is bad. Lucretia looks up at Adrian and says, "Yes, pig."
My god friend lost his powers, so we might need your rescue efforts.
Your god lost his powers. Sounds like you might need to build him a new temple.
Yeah, gods are fickle beings, aren't they?
Well, at the moment, he only
It's
has
not-
3 followers.
I appreciate you all calling yourselves my followers, but I think that might be a bit rich.
Oh no, I'm definitely a follower of Besmara, but you're a close second.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, your ex-girlfriend's way cooler, but like still.
Besmara literally revived me, so I have no choice.
I mean, as someone who slept with your god, I do appreciate her.
Which is why
I appreciate her
worship
as a
you.
friend.
Well, that's what she told you, isn't it? Then you're just coping.
Look, buddy, it's complicated. Celestial relationships, any relationship that lasts longer than 10,000 years, it's complicated.
Mm.
Still, I might not be a god anymore, but I should be able to cure a fucking blindness. And or deafness, whatever the hell's wrong with Sandra. Restoration, he says, as he gestures his hand at Sandra, and again, nothing happens.
Can I spellcraft? Can I see like if his mojo is gone?
That would exactly be a spellcraft check.
That's some fish guts. I don't quite know what's going on because I can't hear anything. But we all get to that age where sometimes we just don't have as much effect as we used to.
Lucretia, Rajan, you spellcraft fish guts. Yeah, there is no magic coming out of this guy. This guy is a fucking commoner right now, which was definitely not the case when you met him.
Well, I mean, you can live your lifelong dream of being a cook now, I guess, for real.
If you ever spent like
That's fucking brutal.
I might not be a god, but I don't want to be just an immortal mortal. Gods, what the hell did they do to me?
they took your mojo.
Lucretia?
It's not just my mojo. I still kept my knowledge. I still know how to. At which point he just immediately goes dead silent. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. They know. And he just runs over to the corpse of this other snake woman, and he just fucking bonks her on the face with a big haymaker of a punch. And she says, "You took it! You fucking took it, you bitch! You can't do that! That's mine and mine alone! It's my failure! My sin! You bitch!" And he fucking punches the corpse again. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, you know how to get your powers back.
Oh, this isn't about powers. This is about something far worse, John. It's about something far, far worse. Because I don't know something that I damn well need to know about. And gods don't forget things. Meaning, she took something from me mortals aren't supposed to know about.
Well, she's dead now.
Yes. But I'm
Well, that
afraid
means-
you might not have been the only person who had that knowledge.
This Karzug fella has this now?
If he does, the universe would be destroyed.
I mean, he sounds kind of like a bitch. We could probably take him.
I think so.
Sean, Fishgut says, seemingly stepping out of character for his sincerity. As you know, he is definitely not used to being this serious.
Oh wow, he's breaking the
Did
third wall.
did I ever tell you why I ended up in my position right here? Why I ended
you
up
were
being...
incredibly vague and dodgy about the whole thing this entire time.
Why I ended up being trapped in a time loop for all eternity and having my powers stolen away by Sarenrae?
Nope.
Well, I think it's about time I told you that story.
Okay.
A long, long time ago, I fucked up. Now, I'm not saying it a long time ago on human timescales. I'm saying a long time ago on divine timescales, like not hundreds of thousands of years. I'm talking eons. I'm talking planets. I'm talking before your Vismara, before Sarenrae was born timescales. I'm talking a few editions ago, if that word even means what you
My
think it means to
lord.
mortals. Back when I was a full god, I was the god of rogues, as I'm certain I've told you before. I had many followers, many eons and eons ago, and I was a big player in the pantheon like the rest of them. Except for one of my followers. One of my followers by the name, and a name that will haunt me till I fucking die, Vicarian Bornsteller. That name doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
No, sir.
Because he doesn't exist anymore. And I don't mean in the sense that he died and people forgot about him. I mean in the sense that he doesn't exist anymore. Do you understand the weight of my words?
Yeah.
He just takes a sigh. Clearly, this is something Fishgulls does not like talking about. What this man did was not a sin in the eyes of good and evil. He did not do a good or evil act. What he did was break time. And he did not, and breaking time in this does not, you do not break time in the sense that you break a fish or you do not break a plate in half. Time is very fragile, and even the slightest inconsistency can cause ripple effects for decades, if not eons. And what Vicarian Bordensteller did was invent the method and utilize the method. I don't even remember what the exact context of this was. There was a incredibly powerful evil god, or evil powerful lich. He was conquering the multiverse, destroying the world, and no one could stop him. Vicarian, he assembled a group of adventurers to go and take out this lich. They realized, after many months and many years of fighting against this lich, that they could not defeat him, and that nothing they could ever do could defeat him. He had simply become far too powerful. And so, my smart-ass follower decided to do is go back in time. Went back in time to before that lich had become a god, and he smited that lich, destroying it and preventing its ascension to godhood. Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like there'd be any problems whatsoever.
I sense there's going to be many problems.
Because this fucker went back in time, it caused a big problem. And because he was my follower, it fell on me to fix it. For you see, by going back in time and killing the lich was prevented from reaching godhood. Because the lich did not receive godhood, did not begin to threaten the multiverse. Because the lich never threatened the multiverse, Vicarian never became aware of it, and never assembled a group of adventurers. Because Vicarian never became aware of it and assembled a group of adventurers, he did not go back in time to destroy the lich. And because Vicarian did not go back in time and destroy the lich became a god and threatened the multiverse. You seeing the problem here?
I suppose so.
The term we came up with was called grandfather paradox, or Vicarian paradox to my priests. Essentially, Vicarian's actions created a loop in time, where he both existed and not existed. And everything he did, and everything his actions took, created ripple effects throughout all of time. And to make a long story a little bit short, that's how the universe before this one blew up. That was my fucking job to fix it. That's kind of the reason we had to do a bit of a reboot.
So you're saying we're in the cursed timeline?
I'm saying none of you would ever exist were it not for Vicarian and mine subsequent fuck-ups. You're welcome. But because Vicarian was my follower, and he was a mortal being who glitched himself out of fucking existence, it was left to me to pitch up the pieces. And one of the things I did to do that was, and one of the things we did upon the creation of this universe, and Galarian, and everything you know around it, was universal ban and any of it of time travel magic. Just to prevent any sort of time traveling from happening, we would never allow the mortals to discover this sort of spell, and any sort of influence into any sort of mortal, or even for that matter, divine, fucking with of temporal magic was to be utterly stopped at the source. You've got haste, you've got slow, and for the most powerful of archmages, they can maybe stop time. But that is where magical influence on temporal magics end. Everything else I kept in my brain. I kept my mind sealed away from mortal magics. And John, I don't have that knowledge anymore.
Yeah. So we're fucked, is what you're saying. It's just gonna happen again. The universe is gonna explode.
We are fucked is exactly what I am fucking saying. Oh, good. He takes both of his hands and just puts them immediately over his head. Oh my god, the entire universe, if any sort of mortal gets their hands on that sort of magic, they would be able to alter the time stream. They would be able to go to the past and change causality. They would be able to alter the time stream in methods, in whatever method they so choose, and even the smallest alterations could have massive consequences for all time and all reality. Jean, if that magic, if that knowledge gets out into the wider world, it's not the end of the world as we know it. The end of everything as we know it. And I am totally boned. I'm not surviving that. Neither any of you mortal souls.
Well, I mean, we could probably fight him, right?
Well, we at least need to figure out where it went. That's number one priority.
He grabs Zanashka's corpse and punches her. If she shared that knowledge with anyone, we're fucked.
Lucretia, you have any idea where she might have sent it, or if she was able to send it?
I am aware that my sister worked for someone, a very powerful mage by the name of Karazug. As far as I'm aware, everything she did, she acted as an ambassador for some. I believe she was working as an ambassador between Karzug and some other party. If Karzug has that knowledge, and if what Fishguts here or what this man over here says is true, then as far as I'm aware, the universe is already over. And I don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. However, looking around, the universe is not currently over. Therefore, logically, I can only assume the Fishguts does not have the knowledge that Janishka stole from Fishguts.
Yet.
That's just a guess. Yes.
Okay, so how do we keep it that way?
I don't know, but I guess killing Zanishka was a good start. Everything, her being dead certainly prevents her from sharing that knowledge, though anyone she's already shared that knowledge with is someone who we need to worry about. I don't know who that would be, though. I can't exactly track someone who's already dead. Though I suppose that we can speak to the dead. That is a spell I think might be in one of the best spell books. That might be a good first stop.
Okay.
You see Fishguts just kind of pacing back and forth. He's clearly like in a really bad mood right now. Do you guys all react to this fucking bombshell?
Sandra does not have any fucking clue what's going on, but she sees Fishguts being concerned and she's gonna like pat him on the back, comfort him. I mean, in obviously limited capacity, but Lorelai is going to. She's going to actually look at the stuff that, or what's her name, Zanisha left behind, and see if there's anything that might have ties to Karzug, like something that. Specifically something that would be like, oh, this is a memento Karzog gave to me, or just something that would be like, she kept as a reminder of Karzog. Something that left like an impression on her.
You look through Lucretia's, you look through Zanishka's stuff. There's quite a few things here. There's like a clearly like magically enchanted breastplate. She's got a flaming sword. She's got like an obviously magical cape, an obviously magical amulet. There's a whole bunch of like really magical things here. Like she's got quite a bit of loot on her, but specifically things that might be plot relevant that aren't magical. You comb through like 10,000 gold worth of jewelry, and out of her many necklaces, including quite a few Sahedrian runes. Where is oh yeah, not that Lucretia would, or not that Lorelei would even know what Karazug is. You will spy a particular necklace on Ganishka's neck, and as Lorelei pulls out the necklace with a symbol upon it, she realizes, possibly to her horror, that she recognizes the logo on that necklace. See Discord.
She has seen the Sahedrian before because she read that book, didn't she?
Oh yeah, you would know.
No.
And suddenly, all makes sense.
Is there anything that has a connection to Karzog, though?
I mean, she works for Karzug, so literally everything she has is like covered in Sahedrians. And she's definitely got one of those Sahedrian necklaces.
She's gonna take that Sahedrian necklace, and you see her third eye open, and she's gonna try and use psychometry.
Interesting. All right, interesting choice. Remind me how that works.
I will send this to you.
Been a while since you did that. Oh, a while since you played this character.
Yeah.
And we
Right.
also see the symbol, Kevin.
I mean, Laura. So, are you doing that on the logo you recognize, or on the Sahedrian rune?
Yeah, something that connects her to Karzog.
All right. Let me read how this works. Oh, we'll get to that in the second terror. After 1 minute, you can concentrate for 1 minute on the physical item terms, nature, and the historical bonus, emotional step. Okay. Item, charge off of the front. It's not one of those. And regarding the subject's nature and ownership. So regarding the right, so you're doing this twice then for both. All right, so regarding the first item, the Sahedrian Ruin, its last owner was. All right, so it would be about its last owner, so that would be Zanishka. Yeah, one piece of information. The last time she used that item was in prayer. So you will see visions of a great mountaintop city. It's clearly You see, like, Lorelei has visions of this giant city, like literally like a city built for giants. The walls are like crumbling, but the walls are like the streets are made of golden bricks. The buildings themselves are made of jewels. The street, everything around you is like larger than life. Like there are like normal houses around, and all of those houses appear to be for like giant-sized occupants. You see a giant temple. It looks to be like made up in sort of the same way as like a silver flame temple. But rather than the silver flame be in the center, you see a giant runic carving of this impossibly impressive looking man with gemstones studded into his forehead, with a giant, like, incredible wealth of his, like, he is being surrounded by a literal golden fountain of money as he is, it's Karzug. You see her praying in a temple dedicated to Karzug as a deity. You see her holding the Sahedrian symbol tight within her hands as she prays out, "Yes, my lord, I have received your commands. I shall go to Eberron and I shall complete this trade." And as you concentrate on the second necklace, you get quite a different view. As you concentrate on the second necklace, and its previous owner, you get a vision of the city of Sharn. You get the vision of an area in the base, in the Underdarks of Sharn. You know there are the many layers of the city of Sharn, and underneath the lowest layer is what's called the Cogs. It is like the underbelly of Sharn. It is the where all the workers live. It is where the big factories are. It's where the giant lakes of lava and like sunlight barely reaches down that far. And you see a deal being completed. On one end, you see yourself holding up this symbol of necklace, this necklace that you're focusing on, and you're handing it to Zanishka, and you're offering this to Zanishka as a tool of trade, so she may come back here and offer it and find you again, so she may locate your organization here because you believe what she has offered has been incredibly effective to the use of Project Vismara, and that you would much be happy to barter with her again. And indeed, for for what she's looking for, the strange void body she's looking for, you know exactly where she can find one. In fact, there's a halfling without any soul that's currently in this probably in this compound over there. You could probably go over to that compound and grab that halfling's body right now. Just let's finish our trade here. At which point the visions fade, and you find yourself back in Helen's mines.
So that was basically like an admissions necklace. Like you show this at the gates and they let you in.
Essentially, yes.
She's gonna hand that to Lucretia, and she's gonna relay pretty much all the information you just told me to the party.
All right. Do you reveal the symbols to the rest of the party?
Hell yeah, I do.
All right, pirates. You see Lorelei hand back a symbol to Lucretia. It's got this symbol on it, but none of you really recognize that symbol.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's bad, but this necklace can possibly help us. Right then, I suppose it's time to get you guys out of here. It's before this mine collapses and into some bodies.
That would be appreciated.
Wonderful. Hopefully you can help us find these damn sentinels and where the hell they've ran off to. All right, Beth, you can get us out of here now and bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 skeletons just to be safe. Lucretia just kind of yells up to the sky, at which point the party feels a burst of lights. Meanwhile, back in Stormbreach.
We're smoking. We're just smoking crack. No, we're just smoking pot.
Meanwhile,
Chilling.
back in Stormbreach.
Do we get to
hold on.
say goodbye to the Christian dog?
Yes, all right. You see the summon beginning to fade. Lucretia turns towards her summon and says, "I was expecting a servant of Sarenrae, but I see you do not come from Galarian, Angel. Thank you for your invaluable defense of my friends."
He kneels down and just does the knighting thing essentially.
He
When I
she
have
knights you with her daggers.
Yes.
Hey,
you
and
see him-
Adrian's gonna lean in. Hey, you know, we could always use a new crew member.
To recruit the angel, the pirates.
How
I would love.
An angel to join our crew.
How does the angel feel about a life of like plunder and piracy and murder?
We're not
I mean, you
evil
can-
people.
you can
We
become
do
How
do
does the
good things.
explicitly Mormon angel feel about this?
I mean,
To be honest, half of us
Plenty
are
of people to
religious, so
convert.
you'd be a good addition.
I'm trying
I'm
to
not
think.
saying no, but I'm asking you to roll the character you find yourself in.
I'm trying to think about this for a second.
We
You
could
can
do a lot of
consider
good things
give back to
together.
us.
He is going to stand up. So I would consider doing more. I'm sorry. I would consider cleaning up the earth more than standing where I used to was standing. Basically, that's a yes. He's saying yes.
You can
Oh,
hear
he shakes his
Danny
hand. Welcome to the crew.
Christian. Yeah, Morbin Angel.
All right, at which point the summoned monster spell ends and he vanishes.
God damn it.
Stevens.
Then
Come
he
on,
Fine,
you can
Will,
pop
man.
back up.
has to
Greater
summon him,
teleport.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll summon him.
We'll figure that out when we swap back to Pirate Party.
I'll learn how to summon him eventually. Don't worry.
Of course.
Okay.
All right. All right, hold on. Let me write all this down. I've already learned about time travel. Time travel still with fish guts.
Angel has
Woman.
joined the crew.
Hound Archon, potential pirate. Yeah, this game has rules for literally every creature as like a playable race, so we could probably find a way to make it work.
Better.
Might require an level adjustment, but you know,
it's
It's a
good.
thought that counts.
Yeah,
it's the thought that counts.
it makes sense.
Uh,
'Cause his power would be lost if he's just like fully on a material plane.
Anywho, flashback over at 9 o'clock at night. I mean, we can call it here if you'd like, but we took another
I
hour.
say we call it.
We call it
Yeah.
here.
I don't want Neji to miss out. I feel like he's missed a bunch of sessions with his new character.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I did not expect the one fight with Zanishka to last the entire session.
It did.
And what do you mean? That's what happens every fight we do with this group. It takes it like fucking 3 hours.
It
Yeah,
does.
our group is incredible about that. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure if it's more of like we're either like we take a long time with each other's turns, or we're just actually thinking about it.
All
what we're
right. Well,
doing.
and if we're ending early, then all right. Then let me explain the gameplay mechanics of how this works. Then, so basically, she's what's it called? What's it called? Lucretia grabs you guys, and you guys get souped out of Helen's mind. You guys find yourself in. Hey, Fred, do you still have that map of the base? Sandpoint Island.
I don't have it, but it's
Would you like to describe what the base looks like from the inside in one of the bedrooms?
hold on. I still have that we call Roll20 campaign like things.
You still have? Oh yeah, you still have the Roll20 campaign. And actually, I think I can transfer over the map from. Other game. But essentially, you guys find yourself in a very well-built, like very recently built manor house with expensive decorations. You find yourselves standing over the body of Helen. It has been beaten and bruised and is most definitely probably 8 out of 10 not alive currently. She has multiple methods of brain dead right now.
Oh my!
However, since half of you guys are from Galarian, I like to think that because like your souls are going from Galarian to Eberron and now back to Galarian, it's one of those situations where like the slinky of your soul just kind of snaps back. And so when like Adrian, Jean, and Sandra just kind of get pulled out of Helen, they just are in their bodies. From down in the shackles,
Nice.
and because like you already have a body in this realm essentially, so it just essentially it teleports your body over there. So
Wait.
like,
We
it
were
would
part of the
teleport.
same realm?
Yeah, well, your campaign started in Galarian. You went to Eberron, and now you're back in Galarian. So I
the
like to
Shackles
imagine
is just like its own enclosed area?
No, the Shackles are a region in Galarian. You're back on the same planet.
And what's the whole reset thing?
That's a time loop. That's a different story.
Ah. That's
But yeah, basically, Ven is just really confused as like 3 of your bodies just fucking vanish. But we'll deal with that if and when we ever come back to that particular campaign.
I hope
So,
so.
I mean, it makes sense. How many commoners in medieval Europe thought about the idea or the concept of like planet Earth being a thing?
Exactly. So Fan is just really confused, but the three pirates they will teleport. They'll essentially teleport to Sentinel Island when what's called Lucretia pulls you guys out. Fish Guts doesn't really have a body, but he will get pulled out. He is essentially a commoner without magic until you get him his mojo back, as it were. Lorelei does not have a body. So this is somewhat of a problem. Or also at Kinsey. Kinsey also does not have a body currently. So I'm
That is true. She's dead as hell.
metaphysically thinking about how this would work. So that means if she pulls you out of her mind, then I guess you'd be a ghost, is I think how this works. But ghosts have unfinished business, and you're not unfinished business. So you just be a soul on the material plane.
Are you trying to
you're
tell me
dead.
killing Karzog and saving her own home plane is not unfinished business?
I
As well as the
mean,
deals she just made?
I guess she's a ghost. Yeah, I guess that is true. I guess you are a ghost currently. So, I guess go apply the ghost template to Lorelei. She is a ghost
Whack.
until Karzuk dies.
Oh, I don't get a new body? That's too bad.
I mean, okay, there are two.
He did
There's
bring
two.
skeletons.
So there are two options here. Option one is you're literally just a soul, but you're on the material plane. And as far as I'm aware, that's a ghost. So option one is Lorelei is a ghost. So that means she also can't interact with the rest of the mortals here. Option two is Beth goes outside and casts Animate Dead on a random skeleton, comes back inside, commands the skeleton to accept your soul, and Lorelei jumps into said skeleton's body. Meaning she's a skeleton, as opposed to, and that means she can interact with the regular world. And we basically make. Oh no, shit! She has create bone walker. She was interacting with Yushin, so she turns Lorelei into a bone walker.
You need a corpse for that.
She digs out one of the random. She digs out one of the random corpses that attacked Standpoint like a few months ago.
Oh, boy,
Oh, but wouldn't that just raise them as a bone walker?
Shit, that wouldn't. I guess bone walkers wouldn't work. She could still turn you into a regular skeleton though. Skeleton would work.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
We have to play like by
Option
rules. Can't we just
three.
say?
Option three is if neither of those things apply. Actually, no. Option three is Lorelei just dies immediately because she's a soul on the material plane. So she ends up in Fizimbaro's court and it's just like ends up in the line of resurrection corpses, and people are like, "How the fuck did you get here?" And it's like it's a really long story.
That's
So option
funny.
four is option three is you immediately go to heaven. Option four is Lorelei's soul ends up in Lorelei's body because you're from Eberron, meaning presumably there's a Galarian version of Lorelei somewhere.
Oh God.
And that body now has two souls in it.
Oh Lord. That's funny. She's been in Encounter in my other campaign.
Oh, really now? Well,
Oh my god.
I'll leave it so that can happen
I'll explain that to you after session.
if you'd like to.
We'll consider the options. We'll talk about the options.
Or I think the easiest way is make you a skeleton, but if you want to do something weird like that, we can talk about it.
I think the way to go is definitely skeleton,
All right,
but
cool.
it's very funny to think about.
There we go. Cool. Again, I don't think you're going to be playing this character anymore, but it's
No.
going to be fun to have them as an NPC in Sentinel Island.
Oh yeah.
And also, everybody survived. I fully did not actually expect you guys all to survive there. I was definitely expecting Zanishka to rip one of you guys apart.
Especially
Rip one of your souls apart.
If she hit John one time, I think he was gonna get clean in twain for sure.
Like she was definitely not going for you guys, but if she landed a couple lucky blows, I was fully intending to kill one of you guys.
but
Next step.
she dropped her weapons and just went feral on
She still had
I forgot-
9 HP after that full attack, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Sandra to draw her aggro. I fully expected Adrian to piss her off in like round 1.
I know,
I
right?
mean, yeah, but you're also flirting with Lucretia rather than Zanishka. So you're more pissing your savior off rather than her.
I was waiting for like the moment to have dialogue and then just say some shit to her.
Which is perfectly in character, but like, oh my god, this is an interesting story. But yeah, sorry for the shorter session, you guys.
No,
Hope
this
you all
session
had
was
fun
incredible, dude.
regardless.
It had all the incredible